this tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet the forked cluster stitch. Very pretty stitch. You get a nice ridged effect on one side and a nice smooth pattern texture on the other side. Very easy, simple stitch once you get the hang of it. It's a 2-row repeat after the first row, and it's a really easy one to remember. So let's have a look at the tutorial. So for this tutorial I'm going to be using the Rickarumi DK. I have a 4mm crochet hook to use with my DK. You can use any weight yarn you like with the corresponding size crochet hook. I have scissors to cut off my end, needle to sew in my end, and a stitch marker just in case I need one. So this stitch is worked in rows, so we're going to need a foundation chain. So make a slip knot in whichever way you prefer. And our foundation chain is made in multiples of 1. So any number of chains that you like for your width, plus an extra 4 at the end for our additional turning chains. So to do that, we yarn over and pull through the loop on our hook. That's 1 chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, 3, 4, 5. So pause the video now whilst you work your foundation chain multiples of 1, and we'll do the extra 4 at the end when you come back. So pause the video now. So I have my 20 chains for my width, and I'm just going to do my extra 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm ready to start row 1. Now row 1 happens in the 4th chain from the hook, so we never count the 1 on the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going straight in with a forked cluster. So to do that, we yarn over, insert into that 4th chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 3 only. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the last 3 on your hook. Now the chain 3 doesn't count throughout the whole project, and there we have our first forked cluster. Then we're going to do another forked cluster, but we're going to start in the last chain that we worked. So we're going to yarn over, insert into that last worked chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. Should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. You should have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 3. And we're going to do a forked cluster all the way across our work. So let me just show you one more time. So yarn over, insert into the last worked stitch or chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert into the next unworked chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. You should have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 3 loops, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the last 3 loops. And we're going to work that all the way down to the end of our chain. So pause the video now whilst you worked your forked clusters into your chains, and I shall see you at the end of the row. So I'm just coming up to my last forked cluster, going into the last chain, yarn over through 3, yarn over through 3. And then in the very last chain again, we're going to work a treble. That's a UK term, that would be a double crochet in the US terms. So we're going to yarn over, insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. So that double crochet then mirrors the 3 chain at the beginning, so you get some nice neat edges. And you can see it's quite a tight stitch. It's very dense. Great one for scarves. So For row 2 then we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work. The chain 1 does not count, therefore we're going to work into the very first stitch, and we're going in there with a double crochet. That's UK term, single crochet in US. So insert, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next stitch, going in with a double crochet, so insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to put 1 double crochet in UK, 1 single crochet US into each stitch back down the row. So pause the video now whilst you work your double crochet row, and I shall see you in a moment. So I've worked my double crochet row all the way across, and now I'm going to do row 3. Now row 3 is very similar to row 1, but instead of working into chains we're working into stitches. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. The chain 3 does not count. Going to turn our work. Because it doesn't count, we can work into that very first stitch, and we're going to start straight away with a forked cluster. So yarn over, insert into that very first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You should have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 3. Then we do another forked cluster, yarn over into the same stitch that we just worked our last cluster into, and pull up a loop, yarn over into the next unworked stitch, and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 3, and again into the same one we've just worked. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert into the next unworked, yarn over, pull through, 5 loops on your hook, yarn over through 3, yarn over through 3. And we're going to work that way all the way down the row. So insert and pull up, yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over through 3, yarn over through 3. So work your way down the row till you get to the very end, and I shall see you at the end of the row. So pause the video now. So I'm just going up to my last forked cluster. Go through my 3, go through 3, and as we did on row 1 we're going to put a treble in that same stitch. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And we're just going to repeat rows 2 and 3 throughout the rest of your project till you have it the length that you want. So row 2 was chain 1 and turn, and then chain 1 doesn't count, and we just put a double crochet UK, single crochet US into each stitch. At the end of the row, chain 3 and start immediately your forked clusters. So I'm going to work up a few more rows now for you to see how it looks, and I shall see you in a moment. So I've just worked up a few more rows for you, and as you can see it's a really pretty stitch. It's equally pretty on the reverse, whichever one's the reverse. One is slightly smoother, and the side that you've just finished your double crochet row has got these lovely little ridges on there. So if you wanted something a little bit more textured, maybe for a bag, that would look beautiful. Nice dense stitch, so if you wanted it for a scarf, because it's equally nice on the other side, that would work well. And also if you wanted to use it for a blanket, that would be a nice thick stitch to use. And if you did it with maybe an Aran acrylic yarn, then that would be a really cozy blanket to use in the winter. So if you've enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up just down below here. It really does help YouTube to show it to other crocheters and to help the channel to grow. If you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe. It is free to do so, and you can unsubscribe at any time you want. I like to share lots of stitch tutorial videos and other tips and tricks videos to help you on your crochet journey. If you've enjoyed seeing my little elephant resin stitch marker, that's available on my website and also in my Etsy shop if you prefer to shop that way. Lots of stitch markers, stitch stoppers and other haberdashery items there that really do help to support the channel if you would like to shop there. I shall pop 2 more videos on the side of the screen over here to help you on your crochet journey, and I shall see you over there. Thank you so much for joining me on this one, and happy hooking!